table and sat down. She put her bag down on the table. The bag was half open. "Hi, I'm Jan," she said. "Do you remember me? We met at a party in Toronto." "Hi, Jan," said Nick. He smiled. "I'm Nick, but we didn't meet at a party in Toronto. I don't go to parties very often and never in Toronto." "Oh," the girl said, but she didn't get up or move away. "Have some coffee," said Nick. The story about the party in Toronto wasn't true, but it was a beautiful morning, and she was a pretty girl. Maybe it was a party in Montreal or New York. The girl laughed. "Okay, maybe it was. And yes, I'd love some coffee." When she had her coffee, Nick asked, "What are you doing in Whistler? Or do you live here?" "Oh, no," she said. I'm just traveling through." "I'm a travel writer," Nick said, "and I'm writing a book about famous mountains." "That's interesting," she said, but her face was worried, not interested. When she looked across the road again, a man with very short white hair walked across the road. He was about 60 years old, and he was tall and thin. The girl watched him. "Are you waiting for someone?" asked Nick. "No," she said quickly. Then she asked, "Where are you going next, Nick?" "To Vancouver for 3 or 4 days," he said. "When are you going?" she asked. Later this morning, he said. There was a letter in the top
Estação
of
de
the
trem
girl's
ou
half-open bag.
não, dá pra
Nick could see
compensar.
some of the writing,
Qualquer parte
and he
é
read
bueno.
it because he saw the word Vancouver. "And we can meet at the Empress Hotel, Victoria, Vancouver Island on Friday afternoon." So she's going to Vancouver too, he thought.
Acá é Manresa.
Suddenly,
Manresa.
the girl said, "Do you like movies?" "Movies?" "Yes, I love movies," he said. "Why?" "I know a man, and he loves movies and going to the cinema," she said slowly. "People call him Mr. Hollywood." She smiled at Nick. "Can I call you Mr. Hollywood too?" Nick laughed. "Okay," he said. "And what can I call you?" She smiled again. "Call me Mystery Girl," she said. "That's a good name for you," said Nick. Just then, the man with white hair came into the cafe. He did not look at Nick or the girl, but he sat at a table near them. He asked the waiter for some breakfast. Then he began to read a magazine. The girl looked at the man, then quickly looked away again. "Do you know him?" Nick asked her. "No," she said. She finished her coffee quickly and got up. "I must go now," she said. Nick stood up too. "Nice too," he began, but the girl suddenly took his face between her hands and kissed him on the mouth. "Drive carefully, Mr. Hollywood. Goodbye," she said, with a big,
Ah, muy
beautiful
bueno.
smile.